question. Where are you from? Amazing. Nice to see you guys. Brilliant question. Where are you from? You have an option to go and type in your name, location, and profession. Amazing. Brilliant. Okay. Shatrugna ji from Nasik. Roshika ji from Bachelor's of Environmental Science student from Pune. Amazing. Thank you. And job service. Okay. Dinesh ji from Noida. I'm retired officer from ONGC. Great. Let's hear this. Okay. Gayatri ji from Goa. I'm a freelancer. Brilliant. Let's hear from others. Subramaniam ji, mechanical engineer from Bengaluru. Brilliant. Welcome, welcome all of you. Mahesh ji from Chennai, working professional. Fantastic. Let's hear from others. So Mohan ji, an entrepreneur from Bengaluru. Shweta ji from Chitradurga, acupuncturist. Suman ji from Hyderabad. I'm an entrepreneur in energy management. Very nice to meet you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Manjunath ji from from Bengaluru, business owner. Thank you, Manjunath ji, for all of your joining here. Avinash ji from Bengaluru, IT GTM solution architect, currently in Chitradurga. Brilliant. Let us get started. Why are we here? So let us start with the video. First is a special gratitude to all of you for being here. You could be doing something else, watching TV, spending time with your family, but you decided to be here. That itself is a huge thing. So let's start with the video.
Are you worried about this summer heat? Don't worry, things are going to get even worse in the upcoming days. If you are really suffering from this, watch this video carefully. A long time back, there used to be a farmer who used to have a lot of hens along with him. And one day he discovered that there was a golden hen in the entire farm, which was laying a golden egg every single day. He and his wife became very greedy. They decided to cut that golden hen so that they can grab all the golden eggs in one go. And when they did that, they discovered that there was no golden eggs which was there. Now that's exactly the same thing is happening with us. In the verge of getting all the golden eggs together, we are actually cutting the golden hen, which is our planet Earth. Now you've got two options. The option number one is, either you take this golden hen and save it by taking to the hospital. The option number two is let it die. Which option will you take it? If you are thinking a Spider-Man or a He-Man or somebody else is going to come and save this planet Earth, I'm sorry. No one is going to come and save this. This is like you and me as a common people. We have to take the responsibility of saving this planet Earth. If you want to join this movement of saving this planet Earth, then make sure that you are joining this Green Planet movement where we'll be able to restore the glory of the planet Earth. Yeah, if you really care for your children, then go and click on the link below and take the action today.
Okay, so how many of you got the message? Type in message like, why are we here? Type in message. This is so important for all of us to understand like why we are here. So some of you will be wondering, Karthik, why should I even worry about plantation, right? I am so much busy with all the things that are happening, right? Some of you will say that absolutely that is correct. Each one of us are busy. And you know what? The statistic says that if the earth temperature becomes 60 degrees, we will all be burnt alive. Forget about the snow melting in the Arctic, in Antarctica and all. Wherever you're sitting in your own room, you'll be burnt alive if the temperature becomes that much. The intensity of the issue is very high. So let's go and let me actually go through some of the story, very powerful story that you're talking about it, right? So now we talked about this summer heat. The next story that I'm talking about is about a real incident that happened few years back. The Tata Group conducted a very important, experiment. So what they did was they took some of those adults and they gave them, some of the colors and asked them to paint it. And they actually painted beautifully. And the second set, they actually invited the kids to go and paint it. Now, very interesting thing, when the kids went in, all the colors were used. They were left with a black and white color. So they went ahead and they painted the entire thing in black and white. So when they did was, after they painted, both of them were brought together. Both, the parents and the kids were brought together. And they were surprised to see that all the kids had the painting, which they had done it in the black and white, and the kids and the adults, they had done this in the colored way. And it was a shocking news for them, for the parents to see what has happened. Now, let me ask you this question. If the same thing happens to you, for example, you are a parent, assume that you are in that situation for a minute, and your kids are coming out with that black and white, will you have the courage to go and look at your kid and say that, what you have done? If the children are going to come and ask, Papa or Mama, what is that you have done? When you were born, the earth was so beautiful. You had so much of resources, so much colors were there. And you consumed everything for yourself. And you have left with only black and white color for us. How many of you really have that courage of looking at your kids' eyes and answer this question that they're asking? How many of you can really do that? Tell me. Right? Do you want to be in that situation? Let me ask you this question, guys. Do you want to be in that situation? Yeah. If you do not want to be in that situation, we need to act now before it is too late. Statistics says you need just to get 2 degrees temperature less. Yeah, Roshikaji says Rajasthan is getting 52 degrees. Yeah, we are hitting a danger mark. To reduce 2 degrees of temperature of planet Earth, you are required to plant 2 billion trees, which is 200 crore trees. That is the kind of the number that is required if you want to just get down 2 degrees of the temperature of the planet Earth coming down. My goodness, scary, right? I'll tell you guys, I'm going to tell you another story. A long time back, there used to be a city. The city was full of abundance. What was happening is, for every 10 people who used to be there, each one of would get like 2 breads each, like 20 breads, always abundant. Eating 1 bread was more than sufficient for them to fill the stomach. So what happened over the period of time? For 10 people, they had 20 breads. And each one of them are living very, very cordial. Now a day came in, and what happened was, this 20 bread, started depleting. Now a day reached where they had just 1 bread for the 10 people. Imagine what happened. Can you imagine what happened on that day? Can you think of it? 10 people who did not have the food, and they just had 1 bread left over for them. Yeah, Sumanji, correct. Riots. They started fighting. They started, quarreling. And after doing that, they were hitting each other. And finally, with all those wounds and the blood coming out, they managed to get a small piece of the bread and they ate it. Now, I have the question for all of you. Which type of the life that you want? A life full of abundance? Or the life where you're going to fight for that small bread? Which one you want, guys? Choose your option. Type in. Type in which one you want, because that is what is going to come in. Which option do you want to take? Life full of abundance? Sure. Pakka? Amazing. Life full of abundance. Many of you want a life full of abundance. Fantastic. Let's go and talk about what exactly it requires us to go and make this happen. I'll tell you. So most of the time we are waiting for someone else to come and change the situation. I'll tell you, if you're waiting, for someone like hero, some superheroes to come and change this situation, nothing is going to change for sure, right? As a common man, how we can bring this change is the theme that we are talking about it. So what we'll do is, we'll understand a quick objective of what we are trying to do, and then directly we're going to jump into some of those green heroes who have done a tremendous work. Some of them small, some of them are big, does not matter. And these people have already started contributing to the society in the greenery area. Now, how can we take the inspirations from all these people? And we can also be part of this great initiative. If you are already planting 10 trees, then can you plant 100 trees? Right? If you have not started the plantation of the tree, can we create an awareness for yourself and also for your family and friends so that this can be taken to the next level? So that is the first and foremost thing, objective that you're looking at it. And I'll tell you, because this is of a common cause, all of us have to come together, and then only magical transformation can happen. So when you do it in a group, the group energy is different. The group results are different. And this is not an initiative that one or the other thinks that they can go and do it. Right? Amazing. Ashok ji says planted 10,000 trees. Ashok Kumar ji, definitely would like to call you again, um, for this initiative. We would love to hear more about how did you execute this. Fantastic. We'll call you definitely on this show. Okay. Amazing. So let us start with this, powerful thing. Can you all give a big round of applause to Ashok ji? Do we have Ashok ji? Can you come on camera actually? Are you on the camera? Raise your hands if you're on camera. Okay. I'm not able to see you in the camera. Okay. Yes, Ashok ji. Thank you. Ashok ji, you're from which place? Unmute, sir.
Namaskara.
Namaskara.
From Karnataka state, from Bangalore city.
Very good, sir. So total 10,000 you planted.
Yes.
So where and all you have planted, sir?
We have started a moment. I'll talk about the cause for this. One thing was you maybe heard about Rajiv Dikshit Bhai, who was an Swadeshi movement, and he has been when born and dead, dead on the same day. Okay, so after him, we are like a team of like 4 or 5 like-minded people started called Vande Mataram Jagrati Dala.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a community because maybe I alone it is not possible.
Possible, yes.
So so we started with initially like seed ball campaigning,
Yeah.
seed ball campaigning with around 150 members was like in the third year. So after that moment, third year, every year we do. Is kind of his vision and his ideas. Our young Swadeshi Neng Tandru.
Mhm.
Probably all are Kannada audience or it's mixed kind of audience.
ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಇದಾರೆ ಸೊ
ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸಂತೋಷ.
ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ವಿಲ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಯು.
Okay. So see, we started with seed balling, then it moved and close to this Kanakpura road, there is a very good ashram. So there are like 2 3 ashrams. We 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 met one person, localite, Hoblili ಒಬ್ರು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರು. ಅವ್ರೊಂದ್ ಜಾಗ ಕೊಟ್ರು. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾರನ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರು. ಸರ್ ನೀವ್ ಎಷ್ಟ್ ಜಾಗ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರ ಅಷ್ಟ್ ನಡ್ತೀವ ಅಂದೆ. ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಪೋಕ್ ವಿತ್ ಅರಣ್ಯ ಭವನ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, and we took almost like 1,500 plus. These are like fruit-based plants and herb-based plants, like many kind of plants we took, and like team of almost like 100 plus volunteers were joined. So we started early morning by 7:30. By almost like 12:30, we have done it, that complete.
ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಸರ್.
So
Amazing.
these things we started like almost up to like 2000. I remember 2019, up to 19 we started as we see the planet global warming was rising every year to the temperature to every 2 3 degrees, and this year Bangalore is like close to, I don't know which city I need to compare. But comparison is always kills. But the temperature, it has been raised to the next level.
Yes.
Okay. It's a good initiative. When you shared the poster, I was really. I feel that still there are many good, humble and mankind people who take care of Mother Earth. ಅವ್ರು ಹೋದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಮ್ಮಂತವ್ರು ಬಂದ್ರು, ನಾವು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಯಾರೋ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. It's a like idea which cannot be killed by anyone. You can kill a person, but you cannot kill an idea, or the inspired idea cannot be killed. Adantu satya, because somebody can kill my idea which is not beneficial to them, which is beneficial to the Mother Earth and the next generation. That idea is transferred to the many other people, so that idea can be implanted. So it's almost like last 10 years, it's almost that community and still going on. I really thank you that you're going with 1 crore. 1 crore is definitely a, that's huge number. I need like such initiatives from the such mankind like you and all like-minded people. Bala ಖುಷಿ ಆಯ್ತು. I don't know what to say further. Let us work for the bigger cause. Things will happen slowly. Thank you. And sorry, my bedtime is like by 10 p.m. I have to rush because I have a pattern, I follow that. Anyway, thank you. I just want to leave a message. I can join through some other early video chat if possible. Okay.
Sure, sir.
I'll stay up to another 10 or 12 minutes. because by 9:30 it's my bedtime. I go
No
early
problem.
to bed
Yeah,
and I get up early. Okay.
sure. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Ashok ji. And
Thank
that was Ashok Kumar ji,
thank you. Thank you.
yeah, who
Thank you,
planned it.
Varun.
Yeah. So thank you. So there, like that, we have got a lot of green heroes, right? So we'll spend more time in understanding the more such things coming from different green heroes. But before that, I'll just take 5 minutes to explain like how we can multiply this impact when you're going to come together and we can start working. Right. So let's say, so some of you are, what happens when it comes to plantation, right? And fortunately or unfortunately, when you go and talk about this to your immediate surrounding people, you know, the first set of things that you hear is no, yeah, who will do this? I'm not interested. These are the things that you normally get it in your first circle, right? And that's one of the reason that most of us, we don't go forward and achieve those big milestones of planting the trees. And some of the time we also get discouraged. The whole idea is to get all like-minded people together, so the group energy is higher. For example, some of you want to go and plant it, right? And maybe some of you do not have the saplings, plants, where to get the plants, you might not know. And some of you have got the plants, but you do not know where to plant it, right? And some of you have got this plant, and then you got the location also, but you don't have time to plant it, correct? So there are so many combinations that can stop you from doing the plantation, right? So what we are trying to do is we are going to bring everybody together. Basically, we are creating a platform, or I would say we are creating a facilitation, so that if you have a target of planting 100 trees, can we make it 1,000 trees? If you're coming with, like Ashok Kumarji came and said he planted like 10,000 plants, right? Saplings, he and his entire community, right? Can we help them to plant 1 lakh trees? Correct? Because they are already doing. So what are the things which is limiting? Is that the money? Is it the resources, human resource? Is the other things that you're looking at it? How can we enhance that? When we are going to bring the lot of people together, the possibilities are going to become unlimited. So there are 3 different approaches that you can go and take it. One is how you can work as an individual. The second one is how you can work as a person who is going to work with your family and friends. What are the activities that you can go and do it? The third one is, can you actually go big time leveraging the power of an NGOs and the corporates who are going to do it. That is the third level that you're talking about. There are 3 levels in which the contribution can be made. So let's talk about an individual contribution. What are the things that you can do as an individual, right? So while I'm going to do this, a very important things, what are the things that we can do? Let me actually put this here. Now, let me hear from all of you. There are 3 things, 3 different categories that we can do it, correct? Can you tell me what are the things as an individual? What are the things that we can do?
Collect the seeds and give it to the right person, or
Right.
just
Yes.
throw it in the open area.
Next.
Influence students or to plant
Awareness. You meant awareness?
yeah.
Then what are the things that we can do? You can type in, those of you can do it. Yeah, spread the word, plant a tree, correct? And plant a tree in that garden, correct? You can do it in your garden. You can do it in your terrace, correct?
Even we
Park.
can keep the middleman by putting this WhatsApp message so that right people can connect and plant the trees.
So you can become a very powerful messenger.
Yeah, but putting the messages on the WhatsApp. So you never know, like whoever is interested can connect and more people can join.
Yeah. Involve corporate CSR team. and then plant it in a walking area, correct? Talk to an employer.
Identify afforestation plans,
Yeah.
organizations who have such plans, and then tie up with them for this.
Community plantation, correct? Right? So we have already got so many things that you can do it as an individual that you are looking at it. Let's say the second category that we talk about, there are still so many things, okay? Yeah, you can actually do a crowdfunding to do many things. Let's take that in the next level, right? So next, go to the category number 2, where you are there with your family or a group of small friends, yeah? Group of friends that you are coming together. What are the things that you can do? Crowdfunding. Ask them to take a pledge. Then what else? Think. So while we are going to go do this, I will also paste this Facebook group. I want every one of you to join this Facebook group, okay, if you're not part of it. This is facebookgroup.com. I mean, basically /groups, Go Green Revolution 5, right? Yeah. So ask them to contacts of environmentalist. Yeah. Then college students. Then social work for the graduates that you're looking at it. Look for organizations. That is what Maheshji says. They're actually working in this area. Only this much? You have less number of things that you're talking about? NGO will take that in the next third category. So if you want to go with the big one, so big scale, the idea that you got NGOs, you got corporates. Yeah, now tell me what are the things that is possible here? Clubs in your locality. Next.
Institutions.
Environmentalist institutions. Yeah, like Rotary and then Lion clubs.
Even government departments we can involve.
Government departments. Forest department.
Yeah, all government departments, forest department, horticulture department, Ayurvedic universities, and some nurseries also we can use.
Nurseries. Next. Okay, so now you guys got so much of idea. Thank you so much that we are able to go and put this together, right? So just for being some, spending few minutes together, we're able to list out some of those great things that you're looking at it, right? So now let's go and look at this. Now, when you think what as an individual we can do, what as a community that we can do, what as a big scale that we can do, we're going to go and talk about this step by step quickly, right? So let's go and see from an individual point of view how these things could be done, right? So now I'm going to call upon at a community level and then go to the school level. Let's start with our green hero. So I'm going to call, Sumanji, you got few minutes to go and actually present, like what are the work that you guys have done in your community of, the house that you got it. Yeah, please go and introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Sumant. I'm from Hyderabad. I'm an entrepreneur. I have a business where I help companies save energy from their buildings as well as any large installations, such like factories and all. So I'm just going to run through a few slides as to what the concept what we initiated, so that maybe you can pick up some of those in your initiatives. I'm just sharing history.
Sure. So 1 minute, like while Sumanji is going to share what are the things they have learned, they have done it. I want you guys to learn from this and see how this can be implemented. And some of you who are in this particular crowd who are watching this, if you have already done something very significantly, let us know. We'll actually be in touch with you. So for the next session, which is going to happen on the Thursday at the same time, we will invite you and you could be one of the speaker also. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Basically, World Environment Day is on 5th of June. So we have a group of people I live in a community of a gated community, 300 houses, like about, I would say, about 1,000 people. So this is a community awareness initiative on sustainable living. So just to give context to it, climate change is a reality. We are witnessing increased water shortages, frequent droughts, and heat waves. So we need to gear ourselves and try to find alternatives or mitigation measures to safeguard the existing resources which we are having. Say it would be a borehole, or could be any such resource which is scarce. So we need to safeguard those. So we've come together and we want to basically start an awareness building, not only on say like individual level and as well as a community level. So all the residents can come on board, contribute individually, and also bring a change in their lifestyle, because nowadays we need to look for sustainable lifestyle, where we need to be looking at needs rather than greed. So that's the motto. So we have identified these broad themes. One is discouraging use of single-use plastic, waste segregation at the unit level. Waste segregation usually currently everything gets mixed up, gets dumped, and again those guys take them and pick up some of them, and then rest is thrown in the open lands and all. So which again contributes to pollution. So we are now encouraging each villa or each house should have 3 categories. One is the waste, dry waste, plastic, and as well as you have the recyclable material. So once this is segregated, it becomes easier for the pickers as well. They will also come up with the segregated bins, and then this segregation, because there will be somebody who will be willing to buy. So there is a lot of there's money also to be made in the process. So we can make it on a circular way where we don't spend much on disposing our waste, and somebody also gets benefited. So this is one initiative we're planning. Then we also have a plan to start a plantation drive, because there are a lot of areas where the plants have gone scanty. So we want to involve kids in so that they are also aware they also they participate. Then other one is the water conservation measures, power saving measures, and there's also a lot of garden waste. There's a lot of parks and all. You have these garden waste which comes every day, so they need to be trimmed. So this gets dumped somewhere. So we were planning to make some of those big pits so that this can be converted to fertilizer, and this can be brought back as an input for the existing plantation. So I'll go individual themes. Say discouraging use of single plastic. So we want to basically over a period of time ban single-use plastics because there's a lot of there's a clubhouse where a lot of events take place. People often use plastic cups, plates, as well as spoons. So we want to avoid that and make it a mandate to use recyclable material in all the events. It could be a religious event, it could be any function, any marriage event. So that is something we want to implement or impose. So that will obviously take some time to over a period of time that we can enforce that. Then segregation of waste, as I said, we'll plan to invest on all these bins, 3 types of bins for each house. So then the tree plantation drive also will have something like creative, like a competition kind of thing, where we will ask children to come up with their own idea of what a sustainable life is, how they wish to live, and what are things they will do to make it sustainable, and also involving them in getting the sapling, planting the saplings in all the areas. Apart from that, we have
Last
also,
1 minute.
yeah, examining the irrigation system, check for water leakages, which we are currently having. So we're going to audit that and try to address them. Power saving measures. We want to control these air conditioning system with the clubhouse with the central control systems, so that it's not manpower dependent, but there is some level of control on the usage of the air conditioners. And also replace the existing lighting on the air conditioning load, which is currently borne by all the unit members. Invest on a grid connected plant and on a solar plant, and replace that, export the units and then subsidize the power use, so that we can become more sustainable in our power consumption. So this can be spaced throughout the year. It's not that we have to only focus on June 5th. We plan to do that over the year, depending on the resources and the availability. So I would like to also take Mr. Karthik's idea that these initiatives can also be communicated to communities which are similar, and they can also start something so that everybody is involved or gets educated in the process. And in the morning, when I was talking to Mr. Chandrasekhar ji, was talking about police stations and how we can influence them. So I spoke to somebody today where they can a DSP or somebody who has a lot of police station under his control, so he can influence in having these plants and getting those saplings and having it done on 5th of June. Thank you. This is what I wanted to share. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Amazing, guys. Can you all congratulate Sumanji is already started, not just with the students, but I mean not just with one place. There are several initiatives that has been clubbed along with this. Can you all congratulate Sumanji, because staying in an apartment, staying in a community of the houses that you're looking at it, there's so much things that you can be done and that can be done actually, right? So that's amazing. Congratulations. Sumanji, you are one of our green heroes today. Thank you and for coming here and sharing your experience. And guys, get in touch with Sumanji for more information. Okay, thank you. Right. The next one, which I'm going to go and talk about, is how certain examples, of how you can actually go forward and work with the school children as an individual thing, how a major change can be brought in. Okay. So now next one will be Anuja ji, who will go and share this in quickly in 5 minutes, how she and her team were able to bring and reach out to the school. And that will be followed by my massive seed ball program that we have done, where we are able to go and plant over 1 crore trees, that happened in 2017 and 18 timeframe. So I'm going to talk about that after Anuja ji is done. And then we are going to have a special guest who has been working on the plantation drive for more than 27 years. Okay. And yeah, so you guys have to be waiting for that if you want to meet him. So Anuja ji, quickly, you've got 5 minutes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for this opportunity. Okay, so first of all, I would like to clear why. When we have addressed this problem of Go Green, we have understood when we go around and try to tell people, they always are not interested, or there are so many reasons they don't have time and all these things. So what we try to do, we try to go a little bit back. If we can actually plant the seed in children's mind, then it will grow. One day they will try to means they will understand what is the importance of growing a plant. So then we came up, and that's the reason we targeted a school, and we came up with a plan of adopt a plant, wherein we will ask that students to adopt that plant which we will be giving them. We gave them last year, and they have to take care of them if they are fall sick and all. Take care of them, and that's how, and if one student is having a plant, and he's falling sick, then he has to connect with other, and check why it is, and all those things. So basically, in short, it is taking care of me. So basically, I would like to give out the process, if anyone is interested, how you can actually do that. So what we did, so first of all, I would like to thank all of my team members. So it's a teamwork. Okay, can I share the screen, sir?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, so basically, my team members are Richa Srivastava, Vijaya Haldankar, Sampada, Sonia Gadekar, Daritri, and myself. So basically, this is the very important thing. I need to thank their hard work into going into this. So how we started? We started in connecting to two different sources. One is Forest Department. So we have to connect to the Forest Department 1 month earlier, so that they start planting their saplings, get the list of medicinal plants which are available, or which they can provide. Then we need to connect to that officers, okay, the Deputy Conservator of Forest and Wild Ecosystem, North Division, Goa. Then also at the same time, we connected to schools, where we connected to principal, and to take the permission, so that we can hold on the event in the school for 7 to 8 standard children. So the first phase was the connecting. Once that is done, then we started preparing it. So we started preparing the presentation, what each and every factors was catered into that presentation, so that the students absorb it. Okay, and then the transportation. Transportation is nothing but getting how to deliver the plants to that location. Then we had the follow-up. After that, it's the execution. The execution was the day when we actually delivered the plant. So when we delivered it, so we have presented we did the presentation, we gave the presentation to the student, then the distribution, and then we have to unload the plants a day earlier. So that is everything comes under execution. Then then comes the follow-up. After 1 month or 2-3 months, Richa is to go there to actually take a follow-up from the students, whether and they're answering the queries if they required like any help. So it's not like just give the event and finished off. She was taking good follow-up. And then comes the award stage. Like after a duration, we selected 3 students, and they were whoever has taken care of the plant, we asked them to submit the photos, and then award or certification, a hard copy was given to them. So that this is the process like we followed for a adopt a plant thing. And we last year we delivered 120 plants. Okay, and the challenges in short, if I still have time. So the challenges were to build the trust between forest department and principal, because since we did not have, since we are a common man, we had nothing like, from which company or NGOs. So we had to convince why we are here and tell them exactly this. Then the funds were the challenge. So how we fixed it, like we connected to forest departments, they can give the saplings to the principals, provided they give a letter for them. So we became the middleman of them, and we made everything ready for the school to get the saplings from the forest departments. That's how, like, we did not have to raise the funds for that. And the transport and printing, we divided within our group. That was very time and energy. Everyone is to give time, like, they is to come together. And that was really an enjoyable moment for our team. We will never forget that in lifetime. Okay. And yeah, that's it, sir, in short. And I have also created a document file wherein we have that forms which we have submitted for the adopt a plant, from adopt a plant to school principal. Then we also had forms to send it, application form to send it from adopt a plant to forest department, and from school principal to forest department. So I will make this available in the group, so that if anyone needs this sample, then they can just go ahead and build this structure again. And yeah, so that's it. Also, I would like to tell that there are few members, like I think Dharitri, Vijaya, Richa, they are there, and Sonia, who has really given a lot of brainstorming time and energy, and their precious time. So they are there, I think, in this meeting, and few are non-legacy team members.
No problem.
So over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for being here, and Anuja ji for presenting this amazing thought process, like a group of 3-4 friends, 5-6 friends coming together, reaching out to a school, making this as a very, very interesting thing. And then they're sharing you guys the template, what they've used, what is the template they've used for to write a letter to forest department, to the principal. Can you all give a big round of applause to these people? Because that's something amazing that these people have done, and congratulate them for this great thing. And they've promised that they're going to help us in creating a documentation, and they will actually share that. So all of you can leverage, if you guys want to do this surrounding to your school on the plantation level and other stuff, absolutely you can leverage this experience. Reach out to Anuja and team. They'll be more than happy to help you out. And great job, Anuja and the entire team, for being there and making this happen. Yeah. So who are there actually? Can you just call them if they're available? We'll take a minute.
Yes,
If they're on
Richa,
camera.
Sonia, Dharitri.
Can you guys come on camera, please?
Dharitri, Vijaya, please come on camera. Richa, Sonia. Please, otherwise I will feel very odd.
Okay, so you've got Richa.
Sonia,
Sonia, can you? Okay, Sonia is there.
Dharitri,
Dharitri. What is the spelling? I don't see.
DHA,
DHA. Okay.
DDHA.
Yeah. Got it. Okay, thank you and well done. You guys are the green heroines for making this happen and impacting those kids for going there and planting. Congratulations and all the best. And we want you guys to break your own record this time, okay? Not 100 will not be sufficient this time. It should be more than 1,000. Can you guys do it this time? More than 1,000? Yes.
Yes.
No, one more one sentence. I would say Anuja is so nice that she has sent 2 mango plants from Goa. Sweet
Wow.
that I
Uh-huh.
last year in my farm, and it is growing. Right, I have given our name and our son's name.
Oh, very good. Very nice.
So,
Brilliant.
Chandrasekhar ji is really an inspiring person.
So nice it was. Thank you, Anuja. You have done a
Okay.
wonderful job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sonia, Richa, Gayatri, all of you have done a wonderful job. Keep it up. This year is a challenge. Last year you've done it. This year you do it. And so you want to see it. What you are going to see. And 10x, what Sarah has given 10 times you have to plant this year. Let us see. Okay,
Okay.
Anuja?
Definitely, yeah. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Now, because you're running out of the time, sorry, otherwise we would have spent more time, but we need to cover a lot of things. So guys, I'm going to take you to a different word now. Like what you're hearing is about 10, 20, 30, 100 saplings. Now it's a time to think in terms of lakhs. Okay? It's a time to think about 10,000, 20,000, lakh, 10 lakhs, and a crore. Okay? So I'm going to share you guys that strategy. I want every one of you to pay special attention to this. And I'll tell you, if I can do it, all of you can do it. Right? It's that you just have to take the help of like-minded people. So with the special gratitude to my school, Navodaya, where I studied, and all my friends, and without their help, this wouldn't have happened. I'm going to play a video, and we are going to take an innovative approach for the plantation. Let's go and hear this. Watch this video before we proceed. So this is what is a strategy which can take you from few thousands to lakh to something like a crore that you're talking about it. So this powerful technique is called as a seed ball technique. And I'm going to share a video after this particular thing is done. How do you create a seed ball? What are the aspirations? What are the things that you can go and do it and other stuff? Right? Before I can actually go and tell you, what you saw is the video that was done in one state. Similarly, the similar thing was done in different states, including Andhra, Telangana, Kerala, and so many northern part of the India as well. So you can actually figure out the magnitude in which the scalability can be achieved. I really want you guys to start thinking in those, lines, like what exactly, just by shifting the strategy of directly planting the saplings into shifting into something like a seed ball, your application of, the plantation, the definition of this can be enhanced drastically, right? If you guys are looking at 10 times, 20 times, 100 times, 200 times, remember one thing, you need to change your strategy. You cannot apply the same strategy if you want to go with 10 times or above that you're looking at it. So you need to use, along with your plantation drive, whatever you're looking, can you think of using a combination of the seed ball? Can you use the combination of the seeds that you want to go and do it? That's going to be absolutely stunning. How many of you had an aha moment when you observed that video? Like, how many of you had a goosebump looking at that, the kind of photos, the kind of people who are involved and other stuff? Correct? So how many of you had that goosebump just by observing that? Yeah. So now I'll tell you, we had to work on a lot of things. It's an aha moment, right? It's an aha moment for many of you to go and do this. So I'll tell you, if you guys want to be a part of this, right? And there's a Google form which I've already given. You can just go and fill this Google form. First thing is join the WhatsApp, join the Facebook group. Yeah, can we put this Facebook group again? So I'll tell you guys, some of you have a question, will it really work or will it not work? How can that be happening and other stuff? So I've got a lot of resources which are available. Probably today's, slightly a late time for me to cover everything. So what I'll do is, next couple of sessions that you're going to have, see this particular session, which is going to be open for all of you, which is going to be like this, Today's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. These 3 days, we're going to open it for the public. And then we'll also have, you can actually say that if you've done some great work already, you can share those things. We'll call you and actually, help you to go through this. A lot of results are there. You can just go and look at this. These are some of the photos of the seed ball presentations. I mean, what people have got it after the plantation is done. These are the locations that, things have been done, okay? So different locations. And we'll talk about this more in the next session, because definitely would love to go and do it. And those of you would love to go and see, if you want to approach a school, right? And you want to do a presentation, I can share the presentation as well, okay, for you guys. You don't need to prepare a presentation. Presentation is also ready. Okay, just you need to customize a minor thing that you're looking at it. What are the things that you need to do? And other stuff. I'll go in more details in the upcoming days as we proceed. Okay, so what are the techniques that can be done? How this can make a lot of difference? How to create a seed ball? And what are the various other aspects that you can think about it? What is the success formula? Where and all it was conducted, with photos and the proofs, and a lot of things. So we're going to cover in the upcoming days, okay? So I'm just giving you some of those quick overview. We have got the presentation ready. You don't need to sit and present the, create a PPT. I'll give it to you as well, right? Everything is ready. You replace it with your name, go and do the presentation, right? I'll make your life so easy. And not only that, we've got certain proofs which are there created in the videos, which you can use it. So the proofs of what we have done. So we'll talk about this more in the next session, which I'll be covering, which is going to happen on Thursday, okay? So don't miss Thursday session. It's going to be absolutely stunning. So you've got all the work, how people have done it, and other stuff. Okay, great. So now we have got another strategy which is getting added to you. If you are looking at making a big movement. You can just approach to a school of around 500 students. I'll tell you, if you can spend some, a proper planning of 1 or 2 days, right? You can easily do 10,000, 20,000 seed balls. In 2 days, we did like 2 lakh seed balls with 500 people. Okay. So it's literally possible for you to turn this into lakhs and tens and 20,000s and all. So go ahead and don't miss it out. Okay. So how many of you want to learn more about this, how it was done? What are the strategies this was applied? What are the challenges that I faced? And how many of you want to hear more about this? Yeah. How many of you are feeling it interesting? Let me know, because this is going to be spread across different episodes of this things. How many of you are curious? Type in curious if you guys are curious to hear this. Interesting, yeah. And I'll tell you, all of you can do it. It's not a rocket science. All of you can do it, okay? So this is going to be, I'm going to take it forward. The next one is going to happen on Thursday at 9 o'clock. Don't miss it. Now, I'm going to call upon one of our experts when it comes to tree plantation. And yeah, I'll give the honor to Kaushik ji to introduce him. Yeah, Kaushik ji, come here and quickly introduce Gaikwad ji. Yeah.
So can we spotlight Mr. Gaikwad ji, Shekhar ji?
Yeah, 1 minute. Is he on the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So it give me, give me a pleasure to introduce him, and I'm very blessed enough to get him with me for this tree plantation project for upcoming 5th June. So I have written a complete page for introduction wonder, because so many numbers are there. So I could not able to memorize this. So we can say it's a story. It's a story of last 27 years where a mechanical engineer turns into a jungle man or tree man. Here in my local Maharashtra, he is known as a jungle man or tree man, and as we can say that leadership is all about implementation. So he implemented several things. So it's all about his hard work, dedication, creating momentum, sacrifice. And I let me tell you, in last 27 years time, in every weekends, in Saturday, Sundays, from morning 9 a.m. to evening 5 p.m., he used to invest his time for forest only. That is the dedication. From last 27 years, he is doing sincerely, effortlessly. Now, let me go through his 27 years journey. He's known as a jungle man or tree man. He has been cultivating friendship with trees for over 2 decades. That is almost 27 years. And transforming the dead forest in Nasik into a biodiversity rich Devraj. The forest name is Devrai. It's spread around 55 acres of area. So he has already transformed this project almost. So based on his success story, again, Forest Department request him to do, to give one more project. That is also, Masrool area. This area is also spread across the 35 acres of land. So as on today, he is doing almost 80 acres of area, which convert from barren land to biodiversity forest. And these are the numbers. Let me go through this. As a result of this thing, around 30,000 trees of 216 species, 48 types of vines, 45 types of shrubs, 27 types of tubulars have taken root into Devrai forest. And in Masrool area, as on today, more than 10,000 trees of various species are growing in Masrool area forest. And also, apart from this thing, he has been caring for injured birds for over 27 years. So he's also a bird lover. So welcome, sir. will definitely learn that how could you convert your so many years of time and convert this barren land into forest. So welcome, sir.
Yeah, Shikhar ji, you can.
नमस्कार.
Namaskar, namaskar.
मैं हिंदी में बात करूंगा. माय इंग्लिश इज नॉट दैट मच गुड.
कोई बात नहीं सर, बात कीजिए सर.
प्लांटेशन करते समय मेरा एक ही ख्याल रहता है कि सबने डेफिनेशन ऑफ प्लांटेशन क्या, व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ प्लांटेशन, ये समझ लेना चाहिए. हम बहुत जगह क्या हो रहा है कि हम हरा भरा करने के लिए प्लांटेशन कर रहे हैं. तो
Hello.
Maybe some network issue.
Yeah. I think he dropped off.
So by that time he again came back. I'm having one 3-minute video done by BBC.
No, 1 minute. He's there actually.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's see actually. I think he's online. Just check.
Yeah, he's there.
हेलो.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, बीच बीच में कट हो रहा है.
हाँ sir,
Please
please.
go ahead, sir.
हाँ. तो वो चीज हमें समझना चाहिए. बाद में हमें प्लांटेशन के बारे में सोचना चाहिए. क्या हो रहा है कि खाली हरा भरा करने के लिए सबका इंटेंशन बहुत प्योर है. उनको लगता है कि हमें प्लांटेशन करना है, कुछ सैपलिंग्स लगाना है. और प्रॉब्लम वही हो रहा है कि हम जिस जगह लगाते हैं, जिस एरिया में हम प्लांटेशन कर रहे हैं, उस जगह का हमें स्टडी होना चाहिए. बायोडाइवर्सिटी इज द मेन थिंग. जब वो बायोडाइवर्सिटी को ख्याल रख के हम प्लांटेशन करेंगे तो ही आगे जाके इकोसिस्टम का जो कुछ साइकिल है पूरा बरकरार रखने के लिए हमें मदद मिलेगी. तो इसके ऊपर मेरा ज्यादा फोकस रहता है कि हम अपने एरिया के नेटिव प्लांट्स ढूंढे. कौन सा अपने एरिया में प्लांट्स से अभी क्यों खत्म हो रहे, उनका सीड्स जमा करें और उसका सीड बॉल्स बनाएं तो आपको अच्छा रिजल्ट मिलेगा. मगर सीड बॉल से भी हमें प्लांटेशन के ऊपर ध्यान देना चाहिए. क्या होता है, ग्रेजिंग है, फॉरेस्ट फायर्स है, और आजकल का टेम्परेचर जो बढ़ रहा है उसके वजह से वो सैपलिन ये नियर अबाउट अप्रैल मई में वो मर जाते हैं. मॉर्टिलिटी ज्यादा हो जाती है. जब हम कुछ सीड बॉल्स वगैरह करते हैं तो उस हिसाब से. तो ये सब चीज समझने के लिए हमें अपना एरिया का स्टडी होना चाहिए. जिधर हम सीड बॉल्स का काम करें या हम सैपलिंग्स लगा के उसका मेंटेन करें. और ज्यादा मेंटेनेंस तो हमें, जब हम जंगल का अभी नियर अबाउट मोर देन 100 एकर्स का अपना जंगल हो गया है, देवराई और वनराई, तो उसको बारिश में ज्यादा काम करना पड़ता है. तो उसका कुछ जो ग्रास आता है उसको कंट्रोल करना पड़ता है. जब तक हमारा सैपलिंग्स ग्रो के ट्री में कन्वर्ट नहीं होते तब तक हमें ये चीज करना पड़ता है. क्योंकि क्या होता है, ये इन दिनों में हमें बहुत जगह फॉरेस्ट फायर देखने को मिलता है. तो इससे भी हमको कंट्रोल करना चाहिए. और हम जिधर समझो कि इस बिल्डिंग में पेड़ लगाते हैं उस हिसाब से हमको वो सोचना चाहिए कि हम ये बिल्डिंग में कितना जगह है, इस इधर कौन सा पेड़ का जरूरी है लगाना, आगे चल के किसी को कैसा उसका ग्रोथ होगा. तो ये सब राइट ट्री एट राइट प्लेस इज द मेन थिंग वी हैव टू थिंक. इसके ऊपर अपना ज्यादा फोकस रहता है. और जो कुछ बच्चों के लिए मैंने जो बनाया है, मेरे घर के बाजू में एक नियर अबाउट हाफ एकड़ के ऊपर का जगह है, उधर मैंने एक वृक्ष परिचय केंद्र करके 19 साल पहले उधर डेवलप किया, उधर सैपलिंग लगाया, अभी वो अच्छा डेवलप हो गया है। क्योंकि हमें जब हम बोलते हैं कि नेटिव प्लांट्स लगाना चाहिए, हमारा देशी प्लांट्स लगाना चाहिए, तो वो बहुत सारे लोगों को पता नहीं है वो क्या चीज रहती है, कैसे दिखते हैं, तो उनका उनसे होना चाहिए। इसके लिए मैंने वो उधर पेड़ लगाए, सिटी के अंदर ही वो गार्डन डेवलप किया है। पेड़ कैसा बढ़ता है, उसके ऊपर कौन से फ्रूट्स आते, फल आते, फ्लावर्स आते, कौन से समय हो जाता है। तो इस तरह अपना काम शुरू रहता है। मेरा खुद के पैसे से मैं नियर अबाउट 18 साल काम करते आया, और रोज सवेरे 6 बजे निकलने का घर से बाहर, और 9 बजे खुद होके खा, अलग अलग जगह पेड़ लगा के उसको संभालना। तो अलग अलग जगह से लोग मुझे बुलाने की कि हमारे कॉलोनी में भी लगाना है, उनका हेल्प लेके उनको कौन सा पेड़ लगा रहे हम, वो सबको उनको बता के इसका क्या फायदा होने वाला है, इधर ये क्यों लगा रहे, ये पेड़ इधर क्यों चाहिए, ऐसा सब उनको मैं बोल के ऐसे बहुत सारे लोगों से कांटेक्ट करके देर अबाउट नासिक का फिर एक उनको सोच के कि एक बड़ा प्रोग्राम किया जाए, सब जो लाइक माइंडेड पीपल को लेके। तो हमने 5 जून 2015 में एक दिन में 11,000 पेड़ लगाए थे देवराई में। देवराई मीन्स वो एक जंगल ऐसा होता है जिसे हम गॉड गिफ्ट कहते हैं, सीक्रेट फॉरेस्ट, जिधर ह्यूमन बीइंग का कोई भी, जिधर वो फूल भी गिरेगा, फल भी गिरेगा, वो सब रहेगा अपने नेचर के, जो कुछ बैक्टीरिया है, बर्ड्स है, जो कुछ भी इकोसिस्टम डेवलप होती है उधर, उसके लिए उधर ही रखना चाहिए। और वो देवराई अपने गांव को, अपने शहर के लिए एक पेस्टिसाइड का काम करती है, एक पॉजिटिव एनर्जी का काम करते हैं। नेचर में जो कुछ भी हम बोलते हैं ऑक्सीजन, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, उसके लिए काम होता है। तो ये सब चीज हम करते आ रहे हैं, और अभी आगे भी काम शुरू होता है। मगर मेरा काम जो है सैटरडे संडे दिन भर मैं उधर देवराई में श्रमदान करने के लिए रहता हूँ। और आपको मैं मेरे उधर अभी लेपर्ड भी आया है 4 साल से, हैना है, मॉनिटर लिजर्ड्स है, स्नेक, रैबिट, ऐसे सब बायोडाइवर्सिटी डेवलप हुई है। और हम धीरे धीरे हमारा ये काम बढ़ा रहे, 2-2, 3-3 एकड़ करके। और कोई काम श्रमदान के लिए आए ना आए, मगर मेरा श्रमदान उधर शुरू रहता है। तो मेरा यही कहना है, हम जो काम करते हैं, तो हमने शुरू किया।
Okay, I think so. Guys, let's wait for a couple of minutes. So,
Hello?
yeah, Shikhaji, are you back?
Hello?
Yeah,
आप
yes, sir.
अपना काम शुरू रहना चाहिए। अभी मैं बहुत लेट इधर ज्वाइन हुआ हूँ, तो किसी ने बात किया है, सुमन सर थे, उन्होंने कुछ तो भी प्लास्टिक के बारे में बात किया है। तो मैंने एक प्रोग्राम शुरू किया है, कम्युनिटी वर्क फॉर नासिक करके।
Okay.
तो कम्युनिटी वर्क फॉर नासिक, उसमें ऐसा मैंने प्लान किया है कि हर महीने के दूसरे और सेकंड और फोर्थ संडे को हमने घर से सवेरे 7 बजे से 8 बजे तक हम जिधर रहते हो समझो, अभी मैं मेरे बिल्डिंग में रहता हूँ तो मेरे बिल्डिंग के लाइक माइंडेड पीपल को इकट्ठा करके हमें हमारा बिल्डिंग को साफ सुथरा रखना है। भले हमारे इधर कोई आदमी काम करने का आता है तो उसको उसके साथ काम कर रहे हैं उस दिन 1 घंटे के लिए। हमारा बिल्डिंग के आजू बाजू जो भी कुछ रहेगा तो उसको ठीक से clean करना है, कुछ पेड़ लगाना है। कॉलोनी में कुछ पेड़ होंगे तो उसको पेस्टिसाइड कैसा किया जाए, उसके आजू बाजू में जो कंपाउंड कैसा किया जाए, जो पानी के लिए कैसा उसको हम मराठी में उसको आड़ा बोलते हैं, जो पानी रुक सकता है उसमें। तो ऐसा सब काम
I think sir's network is having some challenge.
Yeah.
Sir, you're back.
I'm having some problem with connection. I am having Wi-Fi also, but there is something going wrong.
Sir, should we request you to do this on Thursday? Because what is happening now, sir, we are not able to, you're sharing some of the great content, but what is happening is the voice is breaking actually.
Yes.
So can you, shall we invite you on Thursday?
Sure. Yes, sure.
I think that will be better. Kaushik ji, just get in touch with her. Because
Definitely.
Thursday again we're going to have the session. It's not like today's the end. So we'd love to hear more about this interesting thing that you're doing, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Thursday, we'll catch up and we'd like to hear more about it. Like that was a great thing about the biodiversity that you spoke, which is a very important learning for us. So yeah, I'm sure that we have a lot of things that we can learn from you and implement it as well. So we definitely want to hear in detail,
Okay, sir.
and please, yeah. So please come on Thursday and
Yes,
help us
sure.
getting it. Yeah. So we need your guidance, sir, because we are all enthusiastic people. You want to do many things, but without the help of the expert team, so it might not be possible because mission is big and we definitely need all of your guidance, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, Navneet, you want to say something? Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, sir is available. I have a question that what is the challenge sir has faced in irrigating that plantation?
No. Now, so basically it's a biodiversity is what sir told, right? So you need to have a combination of
Sir
the.
is not available. I can take the question on Thursday.
Let's take it on Thursday. Let's be there. You hear this once again with a proper connection, and then we can ask more questions. Okay. Okay. Right. Thank you all once again for coming here and investing your time. Stay tuned on Thursday. We're going to have Shekhar ji coming again. And he's going to share his story about how, the jungle he has built, all wild animals are coming back now. And that's going to be a very inspirational story. So let's hear him on Thursday. Okay. Don't miss Thursday session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.